Good morning, good afternoon. This is Susan of Susan's Ramblings. Uh, One of the best investments I ever made in my life was a dehydrator. I've dehydrated for 30 some years, or whenever the first dehydrator came out. I got one of the first ones, those that they were advertising on TV for such and such and such. Anyway, I got one of them. So, and I used it for I don't know how many years. Then it died. So I got another one. And then I got another one. And I got another one. Right now I'm on number 4 and 5. I've got 2 dehydrators going. Yes, they're small, but they were their price fit my budget. Okay, you don't have to have a big expensive one to start out with, or even finish with. This is, I don't know how much this costs, but a good one to get would be a Nesco. And they're about, the net makers, I don't know, I haven't just priced them out lately, but they're, I would say, between $50 and $75, somewhere in there. But you gotta remember, you dehydrate this food and it takes less space, you vacuum seal it, and it's gonna last forever, okay? So, it's something good to have in your cupboard. I'm dehydrating green peppers right now. This shows green peppers. I've got organic 3-colored carrots in my dehydrators. I've got green onions in my dehydrators. I've got all those things. These will take about, I don't know, 18 hours in this dehydrator because they're really wet. But anyway, they're dry. And so then I can put the rest of it in. And I did save the seeds from here. Uh, some people recommend that you dehydrate the seeds. I never have, and I've always had good luck. But I've saved the seeds, especially this year where we don't know if we're going to get seeds. And even if you have to plant in containers, you still have 2 plants, and it'll give you plenty of peppers. Maybe not as many as you used to, but it will give you peppers, and it will allow you to grow your own food. So get a dehydrator, I would suggest. Of course, you don't have to do anything I suggest, but I found that it has helped me a lot. And coming up, I will show you some things in dehydrating that I've used that's dehydrated, and I will use them in recipes so you can see what I mean. And no, I'm not just talking soups and so forth. Okay, so this is my dehydrator loaded with green peppers, about ready to go in. It'll be ready, like I said, in 12 or 18 hours, and then something else will be put in. But for now, it's all green peppers. They were on sale, they were big, they were nice, but it was time to get them in. Celery and apples and blueberry are waiting for the dehydrator. So that's for this week. Each week, and onions. Each week I buy whatever fresh vegetables they have. I got lucky this week and I found some organic 3-colored carrots that were only $1 a bag. Boy, I picked them up real fast, and I took all they have. And I don't like to take all they have, but these were dated for the day yesterday when I picked them up, and so I grabbed them. I figured if they'd been sitting there for a while for clearance, if everybody else had passed them up, and they probably didn't want them. So I got them. I also found broccoli florets, the green giant broccoli florets that sell for $4 or $5 a piece. I found a package of those. They were dated for yesterday, so I grabbed them. And they are already dehydrated. They're out already. What else did I have? They had frozen vegetables on sale for 89 cents a bag, and I grabbed a bunch of them. Those are dehydrated already. My apples were $2 a bag, and that was 3 pounds, so it came out pretty good. So I got 2 bags of them, okay? So I got 6 pounds of that. And blueberries are starting to come back in the season. My family loves blueberries. I will be putting a hole in them. I will pour in a simple soup over them, a 1-to-4 ratio. One 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water, and I will drizzle that over my blueberries, and I will dehydrate them. I have to slit them first, otherwise they won't work. But anyway, I do that. I've also got celery. They had celery on sale for me in my store. And for those who don't know me, I live 50 miles from a Walmart or a Dollar Tree or any of those discount stores. In fact, we got a discount store that just came in. Our big chain one, Aldi, just came in to about 50 miles away from me. I haven't been there yet, but I will go. And I'm hoping this next week, when it warms up a little bit, we're dealing with way below zero weather temperatures. That's the temperature, that's the regular temperature. We're not counting our wind chills. And our wind chills are getting down to 40, 30, 45 miles an hour, or 30 to 40 degrees below zero. So it's cold up here, and it's windy, and it's been snowing. So the snow is blowing around. We got a mess up here, okay? But anyway, I hope to go to those stores next week. Another problem I have is because of health problems, I can't drive. So I have to depend on my daughter or granddaughter or someone to do it. And I like to do it when they have other reasons to go to Watertown or Aberdeen or bigger stores. Okay, celery, started out with celery. They cost over $2 a thing for me. I don't know what you call them. Stocks, I guess is what you call them. Anyway, they over $2. I think they were $2.39 or something. My regular price. I got them for $1.50, and I grabbed a couple of them too. They'll be dehydrated. Eggs up here. Boy, haven't eggs gone crazy this last couple months. And of course, all prices have gone crazy this last couple months. But eggs really really shocked me because in the winter we have less eggs, even if they force them in these big chicken factories is what they are. They force the hens to lay eggs by light and so forth. And they're also in a very crowded area, and the government is cracking down on that. They say you have to have more space. And I agree there. The best eggs that you can get are the free range ones, the ones with the chickens are allowed outside, so forth. But that's not how a majority of our eggs are done. So it's going up higher than all get out. And then not only that, they're claiming that the chickens have bird flu, and so they're killing the chicken, and it's spreading to people, so they're killing the chicken. I really don't know how that's going to stop anything if it's already spread to humans. It's going to spread from human to human, and it's not going to chickens. Yeah. Anyway, but I don't know how that's going to stop. But anyway, I bought a bunch of eggs. I got 5 dozen of them. I buy 5 dozen a month. I put them in the refrigerator. Those I use, and those that are left, I whip them up in 3 eggs at a time. Whip them up like they're scrambled, and then I put them in a freezer bag. Now I don't put it in a freezer bag. I just put it in a plain old Ziploc bag, because when they get frozen, and then I lay them flat, and when they get frozen, then I transfer them to a freezer bag, and that way I can have several bags in one big bag. And I do that a lot with my meat and so forth, and they're well protected that way. So anyway, I got those eggs, but the problem is I had 3 dozen eggs in my refrigerator already because they were on sale the week before. And we're talking I think it was $3.59 for 18 eggs. My regular price, I got them for $2.88. So I saved about $1 on them, $1 a dozen, $1 a package. Anyway, so I grabbed them. And like I said, the problem is I already had 3 dozen in the refrigerator, so they will have to be beaten up and frozen today. So I've got a busy day ahead of me. I just wanted to check in and to see what I'm doing. We will have a lot of different things coming up. I plan on showing you my pantry, well, not my pantry itself. I will show you what's in my pantry with different things. I will show you how to start a pantry like that on a budget. And remember, I make less than $10,000 a year. I'm unable to work because of health problems, so I have to stretch that money as far as I can. And yes, I have the regular bills too, and they're going up higher than heck. I've already cut out cable. I really don't know what else I can cut out. Um, Seriously, besides turning off my lights and so forth and so forth and so forth, like we've been doing all along. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to bring out, show you my pantry, things in my pantry. I'm also going to just pull out maybe 3 or 4 things and say, let's make a meal out of this. And I will give you my ideas, my recipes, and I'd like you to come back and tell me what you do to save your money with the with your pantry stuff. I'm also going to give you tips on storing your stuff, storing your food. Did you know that once you empty a plastic jar out, a juice jar, 2-liter jar, something like that, wash them out really, really well. Let them dry really, really well. And then you put your beans or your rice or your lentils or whatever you've got inside them. And it's an easy way to store them. And of course, if you're going to keep them a long time, you don't do that. You do the vacuum sealing then. But for a short term and for your pantry, for your working pantry, they're fine. Okay, time to leave. I talked longer than I thought I would. But anyway, the best investment I've ever made is a dehydrator, and I would strongly urge you to get one if you could. Check out your, maybe your thrift stores have them. Maybe your rummage sale groups have them. Or nothing else, go down to the hardware store somewhere and get the cheaper one to start out. And then if you really like it, then you go to the more expensive one. So anyway, have a happy Sunday. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.